Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. So this week I will be kicking off with my currently reading. If you have seen last week's vlog, not a lot has changed. I am still in the middle of two chunky fantasy books. The first one, of course, being Dark Dawn by J. Kristoff. I'm sure you guys know what this one is about. It is the third book in the Nevernight Chronicle, which is the story of a young assassin who goes to an assassin school to gain the skills to avenge her parents. It is my most anticipated book of the year. I am very scared of it, which is why I'm not making a lot of progress. I'm on page 342 of this, and let me tell you a story. So last night I was enjoying this book a lot and I just finished editing some of the vlog, so I thought I would read for the rest of the night, and I was getting ready to go to bed, but I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna read one more chapter. Man, do I regret reading that one chapter. That one chapter was pretty damn traumatic and it kept me up for most of the night. I was doing that thing, you know, where you sleep so lightly that you're not sure if you're actually awake or asleep, and I woke up at 2:30 thinking that things that had happened in the book were actually real, and honestly, it traumatized me. I'm not okay, and because of that I am now scared of this book. So technically I should be reading some of it tonight, but whether I have the courage to or not is an entirely different matter. The other book that I'm currently in the middle of is A Feast for Crows by George R. R. Martin. This is the fourth book in the A Song of Ice and Fire series, which is the epic adult high fantasy series that the TV show Game of Thrones is based on. I am on page 168 of this. I am halfway through a Sansa chapter right now. Another thing as well, if you saw last week's vlog, you will have heard me say that I didn't think there were many northern chapters in here, and I said I didn't think that there was any Arya or Sansa. By the time I got further into that vlog, I discovered that there were some Arya chapters, but I did not know there were Sansa chapters, but I've just got to one, so Sansa is also present. For some reason, I seem to be enjoying reading this book more than I've enjoyed any since the first book. I don't know what it is, but I'm just finding myself immersed in it a lot more. Storm of Swords was actually my favourite book in the series overall so far, because literally everything happens in that, but my opinions on the book so far is that I think that the first book was really good in being like a well-balanced book. The second book was slow as hell and super political. It's my least favourite so far. And then in the third book, Storm of Swords, absolutely everything happened, so it was all action and not as much politics and things like that. This is reminding me of the first book a little bit. Nothing has really happened yet, but for some reason I am enjoying just seeing what's going on with the characters and how they're reacting to the thing that happened right at the end of A Storm of Swords. So that is my currently reading. I need to finish both of these this week. I have a live show for A Feast for Crows. By the time you watch this, it will have already passed, but my live show is on Sunday and I have around 610 pages of this to read this week. I also need to finish this. I'm on page 342, so I have around 130 pages left of this, and I do still have 2 Bookopoly books left on my TBR. It is the last full week of September and I still have 2 full books aside from these 2 that I haven't even started, and I'm supposed to be starting one of those today, but I don't think it's going to happen. I may have to just catch up a little bit later in the week. It is Crooked Kingdom. I'm buddy reading it with Jade from JD Rereads, but I'm a little bit swamped on the book front at the minute, so I may have to just catch up in a couple of days. While I am here, I do have a little something to tell you guys as well. If you are unfamiliar with Gavin, I don't know how you could watch my channel and be unfamiliar with Gavin, to be honest, but Gavin, his channel will be linked in the description box. He is hosting a month-long readathon in November called the Believing the Impossible Readathon, and it is Believathon for short. Gavin is a children's bookseller at Waterstones and he's very passionate about children's literature. He really enjoys it. So he has organised this month-long readathon where the aim is to read children's books that are prompts. I think there's 10 prompts in total and a group book, but if that is unmanageable, then sort of the other thing that you can do is read 1 children's book per week throughout the week of November. But Gavin asked me to make candles for his readathon and I of course said yes. I was honoured that he asked me, and I have both of those to show you today. They're not on sale at the minute as I'm filming this, but by the time you see this they will be on sale on my website, which is always linked in the description, with a discount code as well, exclusive to my subscribers, so that you can get 10% off your order. So I have worked closely with Gavin on these. He has selected the scents, the colours, the design, absolutely everything is Gavin aside from the physical making. I made the physical product. So the first one is Enchanted Dominion. This one smells like red apple, orange and cinnamon, but there is also a little bit of pineapple and vanilla in here as well. As you can see, it is a lovely red colour. The theme we were going with on this is a poison apple, and on the top we have gold and yellow glitter with stars. The second one, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to tell if you know anything about Gavin. You'll tell where he's drawn inspiration from for this candle, but this one is Frozen Forest, and the scent in this is pear, cotton candy, vanilla and cherry. It is this lovely frosty blue colour. Now I am going to let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. I have just described the scent profile for this, but for those of you in the know, if you shop at Lush, this is a Snow Fairy dupe, which is one of Lush's most popular scents. It is one of my favourite scents. I can smell it right now. It smells absolutely amazing. So if you wanted a better idea of what this smells like, it is a Snow Fairy Lush dupe. And then on top we have frosty blue glitter also with stars. So as I said, these two will be available on my website. When you are watching this, they should already be up, and all of the details and the link will be in the description box. Also, if you would like to participate in the Believathon, I am participating. I don't read a lot of children's books, but I'm actually really excited to get through some of the ones that I have at the minute. I will link Gavin's readathon announcement video in the description box. He has made a compendium and everything that has all of the information in with all of the prompts. He's made just like a beautiful booklet that you can print off. It's really pretty. So I think that is about it for this update. I have to finish editing last week's vlog, although I don't have very much to do. I only have the last 2 days, so Saturday and Sunday, to edit, which isn't too much footage, and then I may pick up Dark Dawn if I'm not too scared. The traumatic thing that happened last night, the thing is, I've read the traumatic part, but you know in books how you have the traumatic event and then you have the other people reacting to the traumatic event? Well, the person who would care the most about the traumatic event that happened in Dark Dawn last night isn't around at the minute, so that person doesn't know, and I know that the next chapter is going to be that person finding out, and I may cry. I may cry, and I don't know if I'm emotionally stable enough for this right now. And to make matters worse, I tweeted about how traumatic this particular chapter was last night, and Jay Christoph quote tweeted it, and he said that I'm not even at the worst part, and I think I'm only a few chapters away from the worst part, so I'm not okay. I'm not okay, but I will let you know what goes on. If there is crying, you will have some no context sobbing in this vlog, but we will have to see. So I'm gonna go get on with some stuff, and I will check in with you guys whenever I have something interesting, which who knows when that will be, because at this rate I am never going to finish any of these books. Me. It finally got me. Oh shit. Hey guys, so it has been a couple of days since I've checked in with you, and the reason for that is that I just have not been reading very much. I have no updates. I will give you a little bit of a reading update now, just so you know where I'm up to and everything, but I was going to come back today anyway just to fill you in on my lack of reading progress. But when I got home from work, this was here and I haven't ordered it, so I will also be opening this for you guys. But yeah, haven't checked in. I am reading, but just because this is such a big book and I wasn't very far in it at the beginning of the week, and because I'm actively avoiding this, as you've probably just seen, this did make me cry. I got to the bit that people were saying was the saddest chapter in the book so far. I did cry, obviously, although I think that the other chapter, the like few chapters before it, I think that was more upsetting. Personally, I didn't cry at that other chapter, but the effects of that chapter I think impact me definitely more. Like, I'm more sad about what happened in that chapter than I am about the most upsetting chapter, just because I can't, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm actively avoiding Dark Dawn right now. Jade and I delayed our buddy read of Crooked Kingdom, but I was still supposed to start it yesterday, but I haven't finished this yet. Now, I have had, since Tuesday night, I've had 100 pages of this left, and then I'm reading like 20 pages a day, and it is driving me insane. Cody is waiting for me to finish so that she can hear my thoughts. I need to read other books, but I just can't finish this book. So I'm on page 401 now of 475-ish. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can actually get this book finished today. I need to stop dragging my feet because there's nothing wrong with the book. The book is not bad at all. The book is really damn good, and when I read it, I'm absorbed. It's just my subconscious knowing that this is the last book in a series and it's probably going to be a pretty sad ending, making me not want to read it, and I just can't get past that right now. Feast for Crows, I can't remember where I was up to on Monday, but I'm now on page 298. I'm still reading around 50 pages a day. I haven't been hitting 50 every day, but the live show for this is on Sunday, so I really need to step my game up. There are over 800 pages in here, including all the extras at the end, but actual pages of the book, there are 778, so I have this much left to read. This is all extras, so I've got 480 pages, and I have, including tonight, I have 3.5 days, so this is going to be a real struggle. And then obviously I need to start Crooked Kingdom this week as well. I have been doing stuff the last few days. On Tuesday I filmed my book haul, and then you will probably see, because I think that this affected Monday's vlog clip as well, there is a little switch on my camera that changes the, I think it's the exposure, but it was knocked down to -1, and I didn't really notice because when I did that vlog update on Monday I thought that it was just because the light was dying, and honestly in the viewfinder it looks a lot brighter than it does when it's a recorded file, so I'm hoping Monday's vlog update is okay. But I filmed most of the book haul without realizing that my brightness was really low, so then I turned the brightness up and I finished up the book haul, and then I just did not feel comfortable like trying to brighten that, so then I filmed it all again. At that point I still hadn't posted my vlog. My vlog was 53 minutes long. I'd had to upload it to YouTube late as well, so I didn't manage to get it up earlier in the day. So when I'd done all that, I had to proof watch the vlog. I then found out that I'd accidentally edited in a ton of black space at the end of the video, so I had to fix that in the YouTube editor, and that takes hours to process the edits when you edit things like that, and watch the whole thing to get it scheduled and up. And then I read like a few pages and went to sleep. And then yesterday my Owlcrate arrived, so I filmed my Owlcrate unboxing. I edited my book haul, and then I've decided that I'm remaking all of my thumbnails, and we're gonna have a new thumbnail style. So instead of reading, like, my avoidance of Dark Dawn has gone so far that I'm now spending 2 hours redesigning thumbnails instead of just reading the damn book. I mean, I know I said I was doing it because I was avoiding Dark Dawn, and maybe that is why I did it, but I am kind of glad that I did get to do a redesign for my thumbnails. I don't think I'm going to change them for a while. I may tweak them a little bit as I get used to using the template, but essentially I've just set up a template that will kind of match the September book haul one that I've done, and I'll edit it slightly for every video I post. But I am glad that I got around to doing that because I felt that my thumbnails were getting quite tired now. I've had the same style of thumbnail with the circle and the text for a year and a half at least, I want to say, and I changed the font last summer, but I have never changed the style at all pretty much, and I felt that my thumbnails are all looking a bit samey and that they weren't as eye-catching as they were when I first designed that template. So I am glad that I got around to doing that, and I feel a lot better now. Like, I'm excited to design my thumbnail. I need to edit my Owlcrate unboxing tonight, but I'm really excited to do my thumbnail because it's always fun having new things. I've also felt, not that my channel's getting stagnant necessarily or that it is stagnant. I've just been wanting to make different content. Nothing will be changing with the content that I post, but I feel like I have been doing quite a lot of the same content, like a lot of vlogs additional to the weekly vlogs and things like that. And it's just because of things that have come up, like I did that Shelflove crate sponsorship which involved vlogs. That has kind of been replacing where I would normally post things like recommendations or list videos. So I've been feeling kind of a bit meh about my content. So I think redesigning my thumbnails made me feel a little bit better about that. Don't worry about me feeling bad about my channel or anything. I know it's just been the timing and the things that I've had on, and I do have some plans for some videos. Obviously in October we are going down to 2 videos per week, but I do have a video idea for a series that I've wanted to start since the beginning of the year, but it involves a lot of work and the videos in the series are going to be few and far between. And then I've also had a really cool video idea that I would like to do, but it involves me going outside into the world, and at the moment I live in the middle of nowhere, and with moving and having to pack and all that kind of stuff, I just don't really have the time to like take a weekend and go disappear to make a video. So that will hopefully all be coming in the next few months, probably before the end of the year if I can, because then December's dedicated to end of year content. But as usual, I've got stuck on a really long tangent. This arrived for me today. I don't know what it is. It's long and thin and it bends, which makes me think it's probably, if this is off my wish list, it's probably Rat Queens volume 3 or 4. 3, because I think that's the only graphic novel that I have on there. Oh no, it's a lot thicker than Rat Queens. I literally do not know what this is. Is there a note? Because I don't know who it's from either. Yeah, we have a gift note. I like to look at the notes afterwards and I don't know why. Okay, we're ready. Oh, it's Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. I forgot that this was like a big floppy kind of like, it's like a catalogue essentially. So who sent me this? Let me look. Oh, it's from Bev. Thank you, Bev. It says, "To Becca, congratulations on 10k subscribers." Bev is always down in the comments of my videos. Thank you so much, Bev. You did not have to do this. So oh my god, I've wanted this for so long because Gav bought me My Best Friend's Exorcism and I really want to have a spooky TBR for October. I'm hoping that Bookopoly will let me have a spooky TBR. I have a list in the notes section of my phone of all of the books that I've got from recent subscription boxes and books that I've just been acquiring throughout the year, and some that I have on my shelves that are spooky stories, because I really love Halloween. And I think I talked about this last year. In the UK there is no real Halloween for adults. We don't really have parties or anything, so Halloween is just kind of meh. And as you guys have probably noticed, I'm not much of a seasonal reader, but because I don't really get to celebrate Halloween anymore and it is my favorite holiday, I was thinking that I would try and have a spooky October. I know I'm moving and stuff, so I probably won't read very much, but I want to read some of the spooky stories that I have been acquiring recently. So thank you so much, Bev, for this. I'm hoping I can read it next month. This, in case you don't know, is a horror novel that is told in the form of an IKEA catalogue. So as you can see, it looks like an IKEA catalogue. At the start of every chapter is like the display image from a catalogue, and yeah, I've just been really intrigued by it. People have said that it's really good. When I first saw it, I think it was on Natasha from my Reading is Oz channel, because she reads a lot of horror. I thought it would be kind of gimmicky, but then everybody who I've seen read it actually really enjoys it. So I'm interested to see how the format kind of fits in with the story. Oh, I've only just noticed, look at the photos. Because I think the setting of this book as well is like a haunted IKEA. So thank you so much, Bev, for this. I've wanted this for the longest time. I'm also hoping that I can read My Best Friend's Exorcism in October as well, amongst other things. I was going to make an October TBR or like a fall TBR, but then I thought, because I definitely plan on reading these books in October if I can, it would be very repetitive if Bookopoly actually allows me to read all the books I want to, and I just made a fall TBR video. But I'm filming Bookopoly this weekend actually, so if Bookopoly is unkind to me and I can't read all the books I want to, then I may make a separate fall TBR with all of the books that I really want to get to in fall, because I'm not doing any readathons in October with moving and stuff. I just don't want to put the pressure on myself. I want Bookopoly to give me a 5-book TBR, and I want to read 5 books in October, and hopefully then I'll get through them kind of quickly and I'll have time to read other things. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm so happy with this. I wanted this for so damn long, so thank you so much, Bev. But that is all I have for you now. I'm going to go do some editing, and then I'm going to go get a shower, and then I'm going to try my damn hardest to read the last 75 pages of Dark Dawn, so wish me luck with that because it's a struggle. I'll come and check in with you if I manage it, but God, we'll see, because it's a bloody long haul, that book, let me tell you. My battery is literally about to die. It may die like right now. But I called the ending and I didn't think I was gonna cry. But I'm gonna... Oh my God. So my battery's gonna die. So I will come back tomorrow. Hey guys, as you may have gathered from the clip that I probably inserted not long before this, I finally have an update for you guys, and that is that I have finished Dark Dawn. We finally made it. It took me 12 days to read this damn book. So I feel like it goes without saying, first off, that I gave this 5 stars. It's not my favourite book in the series. I think the first one is still my favourite, but I do think I enjoyed this more than God's Grave. However, what I will say is that I will definitely have to reread this in the future, because the issue that I had with reading it this time is that I was so anxious for what was about to happen that I don't feel like I was fully immersed and retaining all of the information, because I was just worried about like who was going to die and is somebody going to die in the next chapter, etc, etc. But I did absolutely love this. It is my favourite book of the year. We all know it was going to be. That was always the prediction. We knew that Dark Dawn was going to be my favourite. That isn't to say though that I don't have issues with it, and it's not necessarily that I have issues, it's just, how do I say this, the ending I liked the ending. However, if I was not so emotionally invested in this story, if I didn't love every single character with my whole heart, then I may not have loved the ending as much if I read this very critically, which I do read critically, but I find when it gets to the last book in a series, if it's as anticipated as Dark Dawn is for me, then I'm pretty much just reading it on emotion, and it would take me at least another reread for me to actually critically review this book. But if I was reviewing it critically, then I may not like it as much, because the ending was just, it was good. It was definitely good. I definitely liked it. I'm happy with the ending, but I can't say anything. I can't say anything, but I did enjoy it. The ending was good, but also not good. There's 2 ways it could have ended, and either way I would have been happy with. So I guess this is so hard. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. It was good. 5 stars. There will be a book diary on this if you read this and you want to know my full thoughts, which reminds me I need to wrap that up because last night my camera battery was flashing, so I couldn't. But it was good. I'm sad that it's over. I'm so sad that it's over. And the way that it ended, I definitely could have wanted more. But there's a character introduced in this, which isn't really spoilers because I won't tell you anything about him. But there's a character introduced called Cloud Corleone, and he, like, I would read a series of books just about Cloud because he's that kind of character. I absolutely loved him. As for Feast for Crows, I'm on page 334. The glass show is in 2 days. I have 440 pages to read of this. Still have not started Crooked Kingdom, so I'm still enjoying this. I don't really have anything to say. I just thought I'd let you know where I was up to. I am going to try and get to at least page 400 tonight because I really need to step my game up with this. Not only because the live show is soon, but also because I have like a ton of other books that I want to read that honestly I've given up on my bookopoly. At this point I still have all of Crooked Kingdom and Obsidio to read, and normally I don't punish myself if I have already started a book and I'm already partway through and I just didn't have time to finish. Also, excuse my hand, I was testing lipsticks. So normally I don't punish myself if I have already started a book, but I don't think I'm going to start Obsidio, and I'm really sad about that because I really want to. So I do have one more thing for you guys today, and that is that I came home today to quite a chunky stack of parcels and I don't know why, so I thought I would open them for you guys and see what we have here. So first up we have a handwritten one, and this one seems to be from Steph, from Shelflove, which I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't even know she had my address, but thank you so much, Steph, for this, whatever it may be. Okay, so I have a card as well. I'm just gonna let me read the card. So as I said, this is from Steph and she has gifted me Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. Now this is actually the Fairy Loot edition with the beautiful pink sprayed edges. So thank you so much, Steph. It's really pretty under the dust jacket as well. You did not have to send me this. You did not. Nobody has to send me anything. This is also, wow, this is also a signed edition. I read the little card and Steph said that she saw this on my wish list and thought that she would give me her copy as she has already read it. This was one of my anticipated releases of the year. If you're unfamiliar, you haven't been with me that long. I don't really have anticipated releases. The only books that I anticipate are books by authors that I love. So if there's a J. Kristoff or a Sarah J. Maas or a Leigh Bardugo book coming out in the next year, then they will be my most anticipated. But there were a few books that I had my eye on from the beginning of the year, and this was one, because you guys may know I haven't read any in a while actually, but I really love East Asian fantasy. So as far as I'm aware, I think that this one is a Korean fantasy, and this one follows a girl who is a gummio, which I think is it the nine-tailed fox? I think it may be the nine-tailed fox, and I believe that she eats people's hearts to survive. This could be totally wrong. And every gummio has a pendant or like a spirit or some kind of like essence of themselves, and without the essence they can't eat. So she is looking for this thing that is missing so that she can survive for the next time she needs to eat. That may be wrong. I know what this book is about, but I seem to be struggling articulating it. So thank you so much, Steph, for this. I will treasure it. I'm really excited to get to this. And also thank you for sending me a Fairy Loot edition. So then I also have two Amazon packages. I don't know which one to go with. Let's go with this one. So this is open. Did I open that? I don't think I did. Oh well. Okay, so oh, sorry. This one is from Tracy, and Tracy has sent me Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. We have a theme here and I'm living for it. Similar with Wicked Fox, this one was also one of my most anticipated books of the year, because once again it is an East Asian fantasy, and all I really know about this one is that it is a mix of Mulan and also Project Runway, and I think the main character is some sort of tailor. Oh, and this one's really pretty naked as well. It has the imprint of a sun on the cover. So as I said, this one is from Tracy, and the little Amazon note says congratulations on 10k. So thank you so much, Tracy, for this. I'm just, oh god, two of my anticipated books of the year. The only one that's missing from this set is Descendant of the Crane, and Cody bought me that for my birthday. So I have a lot of East Asian fantasy to get through, and I'm excited. So lastly we have this one, which feels like a little hardback, so have a look. This is like Christmas, honestly. Like, I've never received so many parcels in a day unless it actually is Christmas. Oh, the strip won't come up. There we go. Okay, so this one is bright. It's the Six of Crows. It is! It's the Six of Crows Collector's Edition. Who sent me this one? Oh, this one's from Steph as well. She said because I can't have a special edition of the second book and not the first one. I did buy Crooked Kingdom just because it was released in the same month I was reading it, and I thought as I had to buy a copy, I may as well just buy that one because it wasn't much more expensive than just buying a standard paperback. So I'm sure you guys know what Six of Crows is about. I did read this in August and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. I think I'm lowering it to 4 or like a 4.5 because I did say when I rated it that I wasn't really sure about giving it 5 stars, so I have decided to lower it down. But I did very much enjoy this story, and the collector's edition is absolutely fucking beautiful. So once again, thank you, Steph. You do not need to do this. Nobody needs to send me things. I appreciate them. I appreciate them so damn much, and I appreciate you guys so damn much, but you don't have to send me things. You don't. You really don't. But I love them. And thank you very much, Steph and Tracy. So that is pretty much all I have for you now. I did come and do my vlog update a little bit earlier than I normally do. It's still like 6 o'clock, but I normally do everything else I have to do before I update the vlog. But I really wanted to know what was in those parcels because I had quite a few of them. So I have some candle orders to make now. I just got my wax. I've been waiting a couple of days for wax, and honestly, thank you so much, you guys. I have just had to buy wax, and I only just restocked wax like 15 days ago, 2 weeks ago, and I already needed more. So thank you so much to you guys who are also supporting my business. I very much appreciate it, especially now at a point where I am moving house and I have no idea yet how much my bills are going to be, and I need furniture and all that kind of stuff. So I very much appreciate your support of my business as well. So as I said, I have candles to make. I also need to read a whole lot of Feast for Crows, so I am going to go and get on with that, and I'll let you guys know if anything exciting happens.
I just want to do this because I've been watching them for so long. This makes it kind of funny. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Becca, and today is another reading vlog that as you watch will make you wonder if I'm actually a cyborg, but I'm really not. It's just going to make you question your definition of time management and efficiency.
Hey guys, so it is Sunday evening. It is nearly 11 p.m. and I have just finished the live show for Feast for Crows. I've not been very good at checking in this vlog, pretty much just because of the books I'm reading. You guys know I normally read more books than this in a week. I'm not mad about it. It's just how it is kind of thing when I'm reading something like this. For a reading progress update, if you've seen the live, you will know I did not manage to finish A Feast for Crows, and I'm mad about it. But the thing with this series is you can talk about a lot without knowing a lot of the plot points. Obviously I have a good grasp of the series overall from the show, and there are things in the books that are different, that are very different from how it goes down in the show. But with the live show, like, there were plenty of things I've noticed in the 520, I think I'm on page 520 of 775. So in the 520 pages that I have read, there was plenty that I could still talk about without having read those last 200 pages. This does set me back a bit. I have posted my Bookopoly TBR today, which is quite lengthy, but I've already accepted I'm not going to finish that with everything that's going to be going on with me moving. But I do need to read Crooked Kingdom as well before I get into that TBR, so that I can carry on with my buddy read of the series with Jade. So it's going to set me back a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it because, as we know, I have a lot of things going on in life right now that I need to focus on. I'm just going to read as and when I can. This weekend has been kind of meh. Like, I feel like I've been really productive and I had a lot to do this weekend, but I haven't started packing, and now we have 1 weekend until I move. So I'm moving in almost 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, and I need to pack. So this vlog may be going up a little bit late. I might put it up on Wednesday instead, and I may also have my upload days, because going into October we are only going to be having 2 videos a week. I may have my upload days as Wednesday and Saturday. We'll see how quickly I can get the vlogs out. I didn't mean Saturday, Wednesday and Sunday. We'll see if I can get the vlogs out on Tuesday. If not, we'll do Wednesday and Sunday because that's a little bit more spaced out, and we'll just see how it goes. I still want to make content from you guys, and I still think I will have time to. I'm just gonna have to do a lot of packing, and also I have candle orders that are still going to be ongoing as we go on. So yeah, I made it to page 518 of this. I will let you know obviously in next week's vlog how I continue with that. I think I'm going to start another book alongside it. Now I don't have a deadline for that, so I'm going to be reading probably 50 pages a day of that now, and start something else alongside, probably Crooked Kingdom. But yeah, this weekend I made a whole ton of candles and did candle orders. I got my Bookopoly video out, which took a lot of time filming and editing, but I'm actually really happy with that video. I liked how it turned out. And I also watched Jade's TBR Pursuit video as well this evening, which was good. I liked it. I really liked it. There's something about TBR games, obviously I know that they're very popular because you guys really love Bookopoly and everybody loves Cody's Wheel of TBR. I just love watching them, you know? they're fun. I like them. I can't even say why. It's just the anticipation of like seeing what's going to come up, I guess. And then I had the live show today. I've been trying to read that book for most of the day. Got Bookopoly uploaded, scheduled, etc. Read a whole ton of that. And then got ready for the live show, had the live show, and then I just spent around 30 minutes talking to Rachel and Zafina. So that was my weekend. As I said, I haven't done any packing. And what else did I want to do today? Normally on Sunday I start editing the vlog, and I had some more candle orders that I could have packed up if I had time, but I still do have a lot. Like, I've packed up and got out a lot of orders this weekend, and I have some more on the back burner that are pretty much ready to go that I'll sort out tomorrow evening. But that is about it for this weekend vlog. I have no idea what footage I've got, so editing this is going to be fun, and we'll see what the end product is like. But I do hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go and get a very late shower. I never shower this late, but I want a shower, and get into bed. So please don't forget to like this vlog if you've liked it, and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next week, guys. Bye.
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you'll go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.